Have you ever imagined growing beautiful indoor plants without using any soil at all? It might sound unusual, but it's completely possible and surprisingly easy. What if I told you that some houseplants can grow and stay healthy using only water, with very little maintenance and no messy dirt involved? For people who are always busy, travel often, or simply don't enjoy dealing with soil, this method can be a real game changer. Water-grown plants are not only clean and simple, but they also look modern and fit perfectly into almost any home style. You don't have to worry about spilled soil, pests hiding in pots, or complicated care routines. As long as you change the water regularly and place the plants in a spot with suitable light, many of them can thrive for a long time. In today's video, I'll walk you through 10 amazing indoor plants that can grow only in water. These plants are great for apartments, offices, dorm rooms, or small spaces where traditional gardening feels like too much work. I'll also share helpful tips on how to care for them, what type of containers to use, and how to keep the water clean so your plants stay healthy. If you love the idea of having greenery at home, but want something simple and stress-free, this list is perfect for you. Make sure to watch until the end, because some of these plants might surprise you, and one of them could be exactly what your space needs. Ten amazing indoor plants that grow only in water. No soil, easy care, perfect for home garden. 1. Lucky bamboo, a classic water success story. Lucky bamboo is one of the most popular plants known for its ability to grow and stay healthy in water without the need for soil. Although its name suggests it is a type of bamboo, this plant actually belongs to the Dracaena family. It is commonly sold already placed in glass containers filled with water, making it an easy and attractive option for indoor decoration. Because it does not require soil, Lucky bamboo is especially appealing to people who want greenery in their space without dealing with messy planting or complicated care routines. One of the main reasons Lucky bamboo is so widely loved is how simple it is to maintain. The plant only needs indirect sunlight and clean water to stay healthy. Direct sunlight can damage the leaves, so placing it near a window with filtered light is usually ideal. To keep the plant looking fresh, the water should be replaced every 1 to 2 weeks. This helps prevent bacteria buildup and ensures the roots receive enough oxygen and nutrients. Lucky bamboo is also known for its clean, modern look, which fits well in homes, offices, and apartments. Many people use it as a centerpiece on desks, shelves, or tables because it adds a touch of green without taking up much space. Unlike traditional houseplants that are sensitive to overwatering, Lucky bamboo actually prefers having its roots submerged in water, as long as the container is kept clean. 2. Pothos, effortless green vines in water. Pothos is one of the most popular houseplants, and for good reason. It adapts extremely well to water-only growth, making it a top choice for people who want greenery without complicated care routines. With its recognizable heart-shaped leaves and trailing vines, Pothos looks great in glass jars, bottles, or simple vases placed around the home. You can start growing it easily by placing a healthy cutting in water, and within a short time, roots will begin to form and continue to grow strong. One of the biggest advantages of Pothos is how flexible it is. This plant can tolerate a wide range of light conditions, from bright indirect light to lower light areas, which makes it suitable for almost any room. It doesn't demand frequent attention. Changing the water every 1 to 2 weeks is usually enough to keep it healthy. Because of this low-maintenance nature, Pothos is ideal for people with busy schedules or those who are new to indoor plants. Watching Pothos grow in water is also part of its appeal. Clear containers allow you to see the root system develop, which adds visual interest and helps beginners understand how plants grow. In just a couple of weeks, roots become visible, giving a sense of progress and success early on. This makes Pothos especially rewarding for first-time plant owners. 3. Philodendron, water-friendly tropical foliage. Philodendron varieties are one of the best choices for water-only indoor gardening, especially if you want plants that are easy to care for and still look great in your space. These plants work really well when displayed in clear glass jars, bottles, or vases, allowing you to see their roots grow while the vines trail naturally. Because they are tropical plants, philodendrons are naturally adapted to moist environments and can develop strong, healthy root systems in water without needing soil. One of the biggest advantages of philodendrons is how long they can continue growing in water. With basic care, they can thrive for months and still produce new leaves. They do best in bright, indirect light, such as near a window with filtered sunlight. In these conditions, their glossy green leaves can fully open and maintain a fresh, vibrant look that instantly upgrades the feel of any indoor space. Philodendrons are also popular because they are very forgiving plants. Even beginners can succeed with them, making them a favorite among people who want greenery at home without dealing with soil, pests, or heavy maintenance. Water propagation is simple and doesn't require special tools. You only need to cut a healthy stem that includes at least one node, then place it in a container filled with clean water. Within a short time, roots will begin to grow from the node. To keep the plant healthy, it's important to change the water regularly. Fresh water helps prevent bacteria buildup and supplies enough oxygen to the roots. As long as this basic step is followed, philodendrons will continue growing steadily and maintain their lush appearance. Overall, they are a practical and attractive option for anyone looking to create a clean, low-maintenance indoor garden with a tropical touch. 4. English ivy, cascading greens with minimal care. English ivy is a well-known trailing houseplant that adapts surprisingly well to growing in water, making it a great soil-free option for indoor spaces. Instead of planting it in a pot, you can place cuttings directly into a clear jar or glass container filled with clean water. Over time, its thin vines naturally drape and cascade downward, creating a neat and refreshing look that works well in modern or minimalist interiors. One of the biggest advantages of growing English ivy in water is how easily it develops roots. In just a few weeks, you'll start to notice strong white roots forming and extending into the water. This makes it a low-effort plant choice, even for beginners who may not have much experience with indoor gardening. Because the roots are visible, it's also easy to monitor plant health and catch issues early. English ivy grows best in bright, indirect light, but it can also tolerate lower light conditions. This flexibility allows it to thrive in many indoor locations, such as living rooms, offices, or bedrooms. Its trailing growth habit makes it especially suitable for shelves, countertops, or window areas where the vines can hang freely without taking up floor space. To keep the plant healthy, it's important to maintain clean water. Replace the water whenever it looks cloudy or dirty, typically once every 1 to 2 weeks. Using room temperature water helps reduce stress on the plant. With simple care and minimal maintenance, English ivy can remain healthy, attractive, and steadily growing, making it a reliable choice for long-term indoor display. 5. Spider plant, easy propagation and playful growth. Spider plant cuttings root very easily in water, which makes them one of the most enjoyable and beginner-friendly plants to grow indoors. With just a little patience, you can watch the process happen almost in real time. Within a few days to a couple of weeks, small white roots begin to appear at the base of each plantlet. This visible growth makes spider plants especially satisfying, since you can clearly see progress without digging into soil. These young offshoots, often called spinnerets, grow naturally from the long arching stems of a mature spider plant. Once placed in water, they adapt quickly and continue developing without much effort. Many people enjoy displaying them in clear glass jars or vases, turning the roots into part of the visual appeal. Because the propagation process is so simple, spider plants are also easy to share with friends or family, making them a great option for plant lovers who enjoy giving away cuttings. Another reason spider plants do well in water is their ability to tolerate different growing conditions. They are not picky about nutrients and can stay healthy as long as the water is clean and refreshed regularly. Changing the water every few days helps prevent odor and keeps the roots healthy. While they can eventually be transferred to soil, they can also continue growing in water for extended periods with proper care. Spider plants are also flexible when it comes to light. They grow best in bright, indirect light, but can easily adapt to medium light environments. This makes them suitable for living rooms, home offices, desks, or shelves where direct sunlight may be limited. Their long, narrow leaves naturally arch and spill over containers, adding movement and texture to indoor spaces. With minimal maintenance and reliable growth, spider plants offer an easy way to add greenery and interest to any indoor setting. 6. Begonia decorative colors with water roots. Begonias are often recognized as popular soil-based houseplants, but many people don't realize that several varieties can thrive just as well when grown in water. This makes begonias a great option for anyone looking for a cleaner, low-maintenance way to enjoy indoor plants. With their thick, waxy leaves and eye-catching foliage patterns, begonias instantly add color and visual interest to any indoor space, even without soil. Growing begonias in water is simple and beginner-friendly. All you need is a healthy stem cutting and a clear glass jar or container filled with clean water. Once the stem is placed in water, roots typically begin to appear within a few weeks. Using a transparent container allows you to easily monitor root growth, which is both satisfying and helpful for plant care. Watching the roots develop over time can be surprisingly rewarding, even for experienced plant lovers. These plants prefer bright, indirect light. A location near a window where sunlight is filtered works best, as direct sun can damage the leaves. This makes begonias ideal for indoor settings such as kitchen counters, shelves, or windowsills, where they receive consistent but gentle light throughout the day. As long as the water is changed regularly to keep it fresh, begonias require very little upkeep. Water propagation is a practical and enjoyable way to grow begonias, especially for people who want greenery without dealing with soil, pests, or mess. With minimal effort, you can maintain a healthy plant while enjoying its decorative leaves all year long. Whether you are new to houseplants or simply looking for a cleaner alternative to traditional gardening, water-grown begonias offer a stylish and easy solution for indoor plant care. 7. Chinese Evergreen, elegant leaves, simple water care. Chinese Evergreen is a popular indoor plant known for its clean look and low maintenance needs. One of its most interesting qualities is that it can grow well in water, especially when propagated from cuttings. Instead of soil, the plant develops strong, visible roots directly in water, which makes it a great option for people who want a simple and mess-free way to enjoy indoor plants. Its wide, patterned leaves bring a fresh and polished appearance to any room, fitting easily into modern homes, offices, or small apartments. Growing Chinese evergreen in water is also a rewarding experience because you can clearly see the root system develop over time. This makes it not only decorative, but also useful for learning how plants grow, which is especially appealing to beginners or anyone curious about plant care. Since there is no soil involved, common issues like pests, overwatering, or messy cleanup are much easier to manage. The plant grows best in bright, indirect light, but it can also tolerate medium light conditions without losing its healthy appearance. This flexibility allows it to adapt to different indoor environments, whether placed near a window or farther inside a room. Because it adjusts so well, Chinese Evergreen is often recommended for beginner gardeners who want reliable results without complicated care routines. 8. Peace Lily, elegant blooms grown in clean water. Peace lily is widely known for its clean white flowers and shiny green leaves, making it one of the most popular indoor plants. What many people don't realize is that peace lily can also grow well in water, not just in soil. When placed in a clear glass container with its roots submerged, the plant can slowly adjust to this environment and continue growing healthy leaves without any major issues. To grow peace lily in water, the roots should be fully covered while the base of the plant stays above the water line. Bright, indirect light is important, as direct sunlight can damage the leaves. With regular water changes, about once a week, the plant remains fresh and visually appealing. Clean water prevents buildup of bacteria and helps the roots stay healthy. When cared for properly, peace lily can thrive long-term without soil. One major benefit of growing peace lily in water is reduced maintenance. Common soil-related problems, such as fungus gnats, mold, and root rot are far less likely to occur. This makes it a good option for people who want indoor plants, but prefer a cleaner setup. Since the roots are visible in a glass container, it's also easier to monitor plant health and notice any issues early. Beyond its appearance, peace lily helps improve indoor air quality by filtering common pollutants. When grown in water, it adds a simple, modern look to any space while keeping care routines easy. This makes peace lily a practical and attractive choice for homes, offices, and anyone looking for a low-effort indoor plant solution. 9. Syngonium arrowhead plant, soft tropical beauty that thrives in water. Syngonium, commonly known as the arrowhead plant, is a popular houseplant thanks to its smooth leaf shape and clean tropical look that works well in many modern interiors. Its leaves usually start with a soft arrow-like form and develop more character as the plant matures. While most people grow Syngonium in soil, many are surprised to discover that it can also thrive in water when grown from healthy stem cuttings. This makes it a great option for anyone who enjoys low-maintenance plants or wants to try something a little different. When a fresh cutting is placed in a clean glass container filled with water, the plant begins to form roots naturally within a few weeks. Over time, these roots become stronger and more visible, turning the container into a simple but attractive display. Because the roots grow directly in water, it is easy to monitor their health and spot any issues early. This makes Syngonium a beginner-friendly plant, even for people who are new to indoor gardening. One of the reasons Syngonium adapts so well to water growth is its ability to adjust to indoor conditions. It does best in bright, indirect light, such as near a window with filtered sunlight. Direct sun should be avoided, as it can stress the leaves and slow down growth. Basic care is straightforward. Changing the water every 1 to 2 weeks helps prevent bacteria buildup and keeps the roots healthy. Using room temperature water is also recommended to avoid shocking the plant. 10. Tradescantia, colorful trailing plant for water gardens. Tradescantia, often called wandering Jew, is a fast-growing and low-maintenance plant that adapts extremely well to water-based growing. Because of this, it has become a popular choice for indoor decoration, especially for people who enjoy simple plant care without dealing with soil. Its leaves display a mix of purple, green, and silver tones, which look especially striking when grown in clear glass containers, jars, or hanging vases. One of the most impressive features of Tradescantia is how quickly it develops roots in water. When healthy stems are placed in a container filled with clean water, roots usually begin to appear within just a few days. This fast rooting process clearly shows how resilient and adaptable the plant is. It also makes Tradescantia ideal for beginners who want to try water propagation for the first time. Tradescantia grows rapidly, even when kept in water, and regular trimming is recommended. Cutting the stems not only keeps the plant looking neat, but also allows you to easily create new cuttings that can be placed in additional containers. This makes it simple to multiply the plant and use it in different spaces around the home. For best results, Tradescantia should be placed in bright, indirect light. This lighting helps maintain strong growth and keeps the leaf colors vivid. Direct sunlight should be avoided, as it may cause the leaves to fade or become stressed. Caring for this plant is straightforward. Regularly changing the water helps prevent buildup and keeps the roots healthy. Conclusion. Growing plants in water is an easy and practical way to bring greenery into your home without dealing with soil, mess, or complex care routines. This method is especially appealing for people who want plants but don't have much time, space, or gardening experience. By simply using clean water and the right container, you can enjoy healthy plants that look fresh and modern in any room. Many popular houseplants adapt well to growing in water. Lucky bamboo is one of the most well-known examples, but plants like Pothos, Philodendron, Monstera cuttings, and Tradescantia also grow beautifully this way. Their roots are easy to observe, making it interesting to watch how the plant develops over time. This visual aspect adds an extra layer of enjoyment compared to traditional potted plants. Caring for water-grown plants is straightforward. All they need is fresh water, indirect sunlight, and occasional maintenance. Changing the water every 1 to 2 weeks helps prevent algae and keeps the roots healthy. Using filtered or distilled water can also improve plant growth, especially in areas with hard tap water. There's no need for fertilizers in the beginning, and when needed, only a small amount of liquid nutrients is required. Another advantage of growing plants in water is cleanliness. Without soil, there's no dirt on floors, no pests hiding in pots, and no risk of overwatering. This makes it an ideal option for apartments, offices, dorm rooms, or small living spaces. The clean look of glass containers also fits well with modern and minimalist interior styles. Overall, growing plants in water proves that gardening doesn't have to be complicated to be rewarding. With minimal effort and simple care, you can create a calm, green environment that makes your home feel more welcoming and alive every day. It's an easy habit that delivers long-term visual and mental benefits,